Minister Peter Mckay was visiting a Canadian forward operating base in Afghanistan when it came under two separate rocket attacks. We have some audio tape of one of those attacks, and what you're about to hear is the sound of reporters talking and then an explosion and the reaction that follows.
I think.
What's the advantage of that?
Well, the advantage is that we're going to...
Now!
Come on, vehicle! Okay, go! Straight to the vehicle!
The sounds of a rocket attack on Canadian forward operating base Wilson. The CBC's Carolyn Dunn has more now on what happened.
Peter Mckay was actually in a separate building from where the media were following him around. He was having some meetings with some folks on the base, closed-door meetings at that point. So the media were going around doing some routine interviews. There was one rocket attack, and anyone who has been at Kandahar airfield can sort of recognize the sound of that. That one actually did not hit the base. About 15 minutes later, again, during some routine interviews, another rocket went overhead, and you can tell by a piercing whistle that just practically deafens you that it would have been very, very close. That rocket did hit the base, and of course you can imagine when the Minister of Defense is on, what kind of reaction that happens after a VIP such as Minister Mckay is involved in an incident like this, so close to where he was having meetings. What he described was what he heard was an explosion, a loud bang, again, that whistle overhead. He was told by his close protection team that has been traveling with him while he's been in Afghanistan to get down. He was immediately taken into an armored vehicle where he waited until a Black Hawk helicopter arrived at the base. And I can tell you, just from looking at the video footage of that, the Black Hawk helicopter touched down and took back off in a span of under 3 minutes. That is how quickly they evacuated him and his staff from forward operating base back to Kandahar airfield.
Everything went like clockwork. We were taken out of harm's way very quickly, put in an armored vehicle. The people who I'm traveling with are consummate professionals. This is our A-team. They know what they're doing. They do it with precision. They do it in a way that is swift, is precise, is accurate, and it was a marvel to see, quite frankly. And I'm grateful for the experience because I now have an even greater appreciation of how competent, how able, and how successful our people are in the field. And
he said that it is also, sort of underscores the need to continue this mission and get southern Afghanistan in particular into a more secure position.
That's Carolyn Dunn in Kandahar.